My dear friends, today we're opening a window to something that may have been tucked away in your heart for years, the longing to discover the world. It doesn't matter how many birthdays you've celebrated. The truth is, it's never too late to experience something new. If you're listening to this right now, it's because deep down, that desire still flickers. To hit the road, feel the wind on your face, taste new flavors, breathe in unfamiliar scents, and meet new faces. Life doesn't end when you reach your golden years. Quite the opposite. This is when it becomes lighter, deeper, more beautiful. This is when we can finally look at time and say, now is my moment. How many trips did you postpone because you were too busy raising children, working, paying bills, or caught in life's whirlwind? But now, time is different. Now, time is yours. Traveling isn't just changing locations. It's renewing your soul. It's seeing with fresh eyes. It's returning home transformed, lighter, inspired, overflowing with stories to tell. In this video, we'll journey together through the wonderful world of mature travel. You'll see it doesn't need to be expensive, difficult, or exhausting. We'll explore the most welcoming destinations, how to travel safely, how to plan stress-free, and most importantly, how to overcome the fears that often exist only in our minds. Travel is a gift, and the good news is, you can give yourself this gift today, whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond. As long as there's desire in your heart, the world will wait with open arms. Shall we take this journey together? Because your next chapter could begin with one simple decision: to pack your bags and follow your heart. The benefits of traveling in your golden years. Let's start with the mind, that feeling of days blending together. When conversations repeat and the view never changes. When you travel, your mind floods with new stimuli. You hear unfamiliar languages, taste new spices, discover stories you've never heard. This activates brain areas linked to memory, creativity, even pure joy. With every step in a new city, you're teaching your brain to smile again. But there's more. Your body thanks you too. Walking cobblestone streets, climbing castle stairs, feeling ocean breezes as you stroll the shore. These gentle but constant movements improve circulation, strengthen muscles, and keep your heart engaged. No marathons needed. Just walk with pleasure, breathe deeply, and move to the rhythm of each place. Another gift of mature travel, creating profound emotional connections. Maybe visiting your grandchild's city, reuniting with a sibling after decades, or making new friends on a tour, sharing stories, laughter, and discoveries. People claim friendships dwindle with age. Travel proves otherwise. You'll meet kindred spirits with similar stories, fears, and dreams. Suddenly, your journey becomes an invisible thread connecting souls. And then, there's self-esteem. That sparkle in your eyes that time sometimes dims, it returns. When you navigate airports, check into hotels, try unfamiliar foods, you prove to yourself, I still can. I'm still capable. I'm still the author of my life. Mature travel isn't indulgence. It's self-care. It's reconnecting with who you've always been. Curious, courageous, full of dreams. It's remembering that behind the wrinkles lives a youthful spirit that never stopped yearning for adventure. So if anyone ever says you're too old for this, smile wisely and reply, I'm at the perfect age to live exactly as I choose, and my passport is my freedom. The life-changing benefits of travel in your golden years. Let's start with your mind. That feeling of days blending together, when conversations repeat and the scenery never changes. When you travel, your mind floods with fresh stimulation. You hear new languages, taste unfamiliar spices, discover stories you've never heard before. This activates brain regions linked to memory, creativity, even pure joy. With every step in a new city, you're teaching your brain to smile again. But the magic doesn't stop there. Your body thanks you too. Walking cobblestone streets, climbing ancient castle stairs, feeling ocean breezes as you stroll the shore. These gentle but constant movements improve circulation, strengthen muscles, and keep your heart engaged. No marathons needed. Just walk with pleasure, breathe deeply, and move to the rhythm of each place. The greatest gift? Deepening human connections. Maybe visiting your grandchild's hometown, reuniting with a sibling after decades, or making new friends on a tour, sharing stories, laughter, and discoveries. People claim friendships fade with age. Travel proves them wrong. You'll find kindred spirits with similar life stories, fears, and dreams. Suddenly, your journey becomes an invisible thread connecting souls. And then, there's the rebirth of self-esteem, that sparkle in your eyes that time sometimes dims. It returns. When you navigate airports, check into hotels, try exotic foods, you prove to yourself, I still can. I'm still capable. I'm still the author of my story. Mature travel isn't indulgence, it's radical self-care. It's reconnecting with who you've always been, curious, brave, full of wonder. It's remembering that behind the wrinkles lives an ageless spirit that never stopped yearning for adventure. So if anyone ever says you're too old for this, smile wisely and reply, I'm exactly the right age to live as I choose. My passport is my freedom. Overcoming fears and limitations. Now that you know how travel can renew your mind, body, and soul, let's talk about something equally important. Fear, yes, it exists, and that's perfectly normal. Fear of getting lost, of feeling unwell, of not keeping up. But know what's stronger than fear? The will to truly live. Remember this essential truth. Courage isn't the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward with that flutter in your stomach. If you feel that flutter thinking about travel, it means your dreams are still alive. And that's beautiful. Start gently. No need to cross oceans on your first try. Choose somewhere close. That nearby town you've always meant to visit. Try 2 days, then 3. Find your rhythm. You're not competing with anyone. This is your journey, unfolding at your heart's perfect pace. Here's your secret weapon, information. With just a smartphone, you have maps, translators, safety tips, hotel bookings. Everything can be planned comfortably. And if you need help, ask proudly. You'll find most people eager to assist. The world is more prepared than ever for mature travelers. Accessible hotels, adapted transportation, specialized guides, all waiting for you. Consider bringing a trusted companion at first, a child, niece, or friend. Having company builds confidence. Soon you'll be ready to go further, even solo if you wish. Remember, perfection isn't the goal. The goal is saying yes to new experiences, wrong turns, forgotten items, rainy sightseeing days. These become your best stories, the stories you'll tell with twinkling eyes. Our greatest limitations aren't physical. They're the invisible walls we build in our minds. When you choose to dismantle them, you'll discover strengths you never knew you had. So when fear knocks, welcome it politely, but don't let it stop you from opening the door, because beyond it waits a world ready to prove that life remains full of possibilities, and you absolutely deserve to experience them all. Choosing your first destination. Now comes one of the most delightful parts of travel, dreaming about your destination. With so many wonderful options out there, how do you choose? The first tip is simple yet powerful. Listen to your heart. What kind of place makes your eyes light up just imagining it? Do you love nature, prefer culture, seek tranquility or excitement? For those craving peace, quiet, and a slower pace, natural destinations are perfect. Picture yourself in a charming small town with fresh air, surrounded by trees, relaxing in a hammock after lunch, or at a thermal spa soaking in warm waters that soothe both body and soul. If you're the curious type who loves learning new things and discovering stories, cultural itineraries are ideal. Historic towns, cultural centers, museums, ancient churches, theaters. They'll transport you through time. The best part? You'll learn effortlessly just by being present. Traveling solo? Choose destinations with good infrastructure and safety, tourist-friendly cities with clear signage, accessible transport, and senior-conscious services make everything easier, from getting around to making new friends. Climate matters too. If extreme temperatures affect your health, Opt for mild seasons. Research your desired location's weather patterns. Avoid scorching summers or freezing winters if they cause discomfort. Remember, there's no right or wrong choice. What matters is beginning. Even a simple first trip is a giant leap toward your new chapter. Still unsure? Ask those who've been there. Watch destination videos, read reviews from fellow mature travelers. The internet brims with inspiring stories to guide your decision. More important than the destination is what it represents. A new beginning, a gift. To yourself, proof that life remains full of movement, and the road waits with open arms. Affordable travel, without breaking the bank. Travel delights, but many assume it's expensive and unrealistic. The truth? It doesn't have to be. With planning and simple strategies, you can explore incredible places without straining your budget. Golden. Rule 1. Travel during off-peak seasons. Avoid holidays, school breaks, and major events. Prices drop, crowds thin, and destinations become more welcoming. Golden Rule 2. Use senior discounts religiously. Did you know many countries offer reduced fares or free entry to attractions for mature travelers? In Brazil, interstate buses provide 2 free seats per vehicle. For those over 60s across Europe, senior tourist passes unlock major savings. Research before you go. Golden Rule 3. Choose cozy, affordable stays. You don't need luxury hotels for comfort. Family-run guest houses, private hostel rooms, or local B&Bs offer warmth and often homemade breakfasts at friendly prices. Golden Rule 4. Eat like a local. Skip expensive restaurants daily. Markets, food stalls, and neighborhood cafes serve delicious, budget-friendly meals. Tasting regional flavors becomes part of the adventure, while saving money. Golden Rule 5. Build your itinerary around free experiences. Public squares, hiking trails, viewpoints, churches, craft markets, cultural centers. Many offer unforgettable moments at no cost. Travel shouldn't be a luxury. It can and should be an affordable pleasure, planned wisely and enjoyed wholeheartedly. Life won't wait. Neither should you. With some organization, you can hit the road and embrace the world, spending less than you'd imagine. Health comes first. Travel is a delightful adventure, but to enjoy it safely and comfortably, one detail is essential: your health. Many mature travelers assume trips are risky, but with simple precautions, you can savor every moment with ease and peace of mind. Let's build a practical checklist together for a healthy journey. Your travel wellness guide. Medications and prescriptions. Pack all daily meds in a weekly pill organizer. A game changer. Bring printed prescriptions. Crucial for international trips. Comfortable clothing and footwear. Avoid tight clothes or unworn. Shoes. Choose breathable fabrics, plus cushioned shoes. Always pack a light jacket. Weather changes fast. Hydration, Blatcher's Energy. Carry a reusable water bottle. In hot climates or long tours, sip often to prevent fatigue. Pace yourself. No need to see everything in one day. Schedule breaks between activities. Travel should refresh, not exhaust. Gentle movement. Morning. Stretches, leisurely walks, slow stair climbing. Keeps your body adaptable and prevents stiffness. Caring for your health is caring for your freedom. Safe travel is the ultimate act of self-love, because true adventure begins within, and your body deserves kindness. Solo or group travel. One of travel's biggest decisions. Go alone or with others. The answer? It's personal. Each style offers unique joys. The key is choosing what fits your current chapter. The freedom of solo travel. Set your own rhythm. Museum marathon or cafe people watching. Your call. Deep self-discovery. Hear your own desires louder. Unexpected connections. Loneliness? More like, I met a fellow traveler and shared stories for hours. Tech helps. Use apps like Meetup or senior travel forums to find like-minded explorers. The joy of group travel. Built-in camaraderie, shared laughter over new experiences. Safety net, extra support if plans change. Curated ease. Senior specialized agencies handle logistics, accessible itineraries, expert guides, social magic, bond over memories with new friends. Alone or accompanied, what matters is an open heart. Every journey is unique. Choose what aligns with your spirit, your pace, and your dream. Tips for international travel. Picture this: you strolling through Parisian streets sipping coffee in Lisbon, or admiring cherry blossoms in Japan. Traveling abroad might seem like a distant dream, but the truth is, it's more accessible than you think. With planning, knowledge, and a few practical tips, you can enjoy a safe, comfortable, and unforgettable international adventure. Documentation, passports, visas, and safety. First things first, get your documents in order. For international trips, you'll need a valid passport. Check its expiration date. Many countries require at least 6 months of validity beyond your return. If your destination requires a visa, like the US, start the process early, and don't forget travel insurance, especially for seniors. It covers everything from lost luggage to medical emergencies, giving you peace of mind. Choose senior-friendly destinations. Some countries are exceptionally welcoming to mature travelers. In Europe, for example, you'll find accessible transport, multilingual guides, and inclusive attractions. Top picks like Portugal, Spain, Italy, France, Canada, and Japan offer rich cultural experiences, whether you seek history or relaxation. Climate and time zones. Prepare for changes. Before packing, research the local weather. Bring layers for unpredictable climates. Time zones can disrupt sleep or medication schedules, so give yourself 1-2 days to adjust before diving into activities. Listen to your body. Your trip should energize, not exhaust you. Communication. No fluency, no problem. Don't speak the language? No worries. Use free translation apps like Google Translate to save key phrases. Where's the bathroom? How much does this cost? Can you help me, please? A smile and politeness go a long way. Most people are happy to assist. Food, medication. Health tips. New cuisines are part of the fun, but pace yourself if trying unfamiliar foods. Pack a water bottle, medications, and a translated medical note, listing allergies, insulin use, pacemakers, etc. Pro tip: consult your doctor before traveling. They can advise on vaccines and adjusting medication times for time zones. Money and currency. Smart spending. Avoid carrying large amounts of cash. Instead, bring some local currency for small purchases. Use international credit debit cards. Notify your bank beforehand to avoid blocks. Exchange money gradually to lock in good rates. The heart of international travel. Traveling abroad isn't just about passport stamps. It's proof that dreams don't expire. It's about rediscovering your curious, adventurous self, the one who's been waiting for the right moment to explore. So yes, my friend, international. Travel is possible, and with the right tips, it could be one of the most meaningful experiences of your life. Next up, inspiring stories from those who've lived it. Get ready. Stories that inspire. Sometimes all we need to take that first step is the right story. Today we're sharing tales of people who, like you, once wondered, is it too late for me? Their answer? A packed suitcase, an open heart, and the courage to try. These stories might just awaken the traveler in you. Donna Marta. First flight at 68. At 68, Marta boarded a plane for the first time. Widowed and retired, she was nervous. But something whispered, "You deserve this." With her children's encouragement, she flew to Paris. Between croissants and Seine River walks, she rediscovered joy. Now she's visited 5 countries, learned French phrases, and calls each trip a new chapter. Her words, eyes shining. Travel reminded me I can still surprise myself and the world. São Carlos, a dream. Mediterranean cruise. Carlos had long dreamed of a Mediterranean cruise, but thought it was only in movies. Then he found an affordable seniors group tour. At 72, he sailed through Greek islands, savored local dishes, and befriended travelers worldwide. Now he says, that trip made me feel more alive than I had in 20 years. Donna Noisa solo adventure in Chile. Independent Noisa celebrated her 70th birthday with a solo trip to Chile, exploring Santiago, Valparaiso, and the Atacama Desert. With careful planning, she navigated tours confidently, made international friends, and returned transformed. Her reflection, "You never come back the same. I came home stronger and happier." Sylvia and Arnaldo, second honeymoon in Portugal. For their 40th anniversary, this couple rekindled romance in Portugal, roaming historic towns, tasting wines, and falling in love again under Lisbon's sky. Sylvia says, "We looked at each other like newlyweds. That trip reminded us how much life we still have to share." A message of hope. These stories are real. They're from people just like you, who chose to say yes to new beginnings. Because one truth remains: it's never too late to make unforgettable memories. Now tell us in the comments, what's the place in your heart you still dream of visiting? Who knows, the next inspiring story could be yours. If these tales moved you, it's time to start writing your journey. Next, we'll guide you through planning your trip from scratch with calm, joy, and wisdom. Ready? Start planning today. Now that you're inspired, how about taking that first step? Travel doesn't begin at the airport. It starts with a dream, then a conversation, and soon a list. Yes, the secret lies in planning, and it can be simpler than you think. And choose your destination with heart and realism. What place have you always longed to see? A quiet beach? A historic city? Somewhere to relax or explore? Ask yourself first, how's my health for this type of trip? Do I prefer warm or cool climates? Am I seeking rest or adventure? With these answers, you've got your compass ready. Ciao. Set a clear, realistic budget. You don't need to be rich to travel, just smart. Decide what you can comfortably spend without stress. Include everything: flights, lodging, meals, activities, travel insurance, emergency funds. Golden rule: always keep a little extra. Surprises happen, and wisdom means being prepared. Research early. Stress-free travel begins with research. Use price comparison sites, read fellow travelers' reviews, and watch for senior discounts. Many don't realize these exist for transport, hotels, and attractions. Pick the right season. Avoid crowds. Off-season travel means peace, savings, and better service. Skip school holidays and major festivals. Aim for shoulder months like May, September, or November. You'll enjoy more space, safety, and the true soul of each place. Pack with wisdom. Bring only what you need. Climate-appropriate clothes. Broken-in comfortable shoes. Medications, plus prescriptions. Documents, plus copies. Personal touches. A book, photos, a journal. Pro tip: pack early and choose lightweight, easy-to-carry luggage. Share your plans with someone you trust. Leave your itinerary with family or a friend. Include contacts, dates, and addresses. It's peace of mind for you and those who care about you. Prepare your heart. The journey starts early. Anticipation, curiosity, that sparkle in your eyes. This is part of the adventure too. Let yourself dream about every detail. You're not just going somewhere new. You're making space inside yourself for new memories. Planning is self-care. It's telling yourself, I deserve to enjoy this, with joy and ease. So grab paper and pen, write down your destination, and remember, the first step isn't boarding the plane, it's believing you can. We've reached the end of this journey together, but yours is just beginning. Next, a final message, an invitation to embrace life with the strength only maturity brings. Your journey starts now. You've made it this far, and now you're ready for something even greater, living the moment. Because traveling in your golden years isn't just about places, it's about rediscovering your essence. It's about honoring what truly matters, the lightness of being present, the courage to leave your comfort zone, the joy of realizing the world still has so much to offer, and you, so much life left to live. I thought it was too late until I began. I traveled alone and returned with friends. I discovered I can still surprise myself. Every step, a memory, every smile, a story, every destination, a new chapter of your life. And the most beautiful part? Knowing that age doesn't matter. The will to live is the only passport you need. So tell me, where will you go next? Comment below and share your dreams. You might inspire someone else to dust off their passport and their spirit. If this video touched your heart, like, share, and subscribe. Here we celebrate life as it's meant to be lived, with purpose, joy, and freedom. Until the next adventure. And remember, the world is vast, but your courage is vaster still.